Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be a little bit busy just getting a couple of things done. And it shouldn't take me more than a half hour, but knowing me, the day that we're having today, I'll probably stay out all day. What can I say? Anyway, I hope you're all doing great, and I'm feeling much more energetic today. I had a very good night's sleep, and thank goodness for that. I'm feeling back to my old self, and but my goodness, I'm losing so much water. This new starch solution plan that I'm following is not quite like anything else that I've ever tried in the past, and it's keeping me quite mystified because I don't know how I'm going to be doing within the next few hours or so. I'm losing a lot of water, and it's kind of uncomfortable to go out and leave the house and have to run around to find a bathroom just a few minutes later. I hope that doesn't happen today. But it's still going all right. I'm feeling, the skirt that I bought last month is much, much looser than it was when I first tried it on. And so all of my clothes are getting to be quite loose and much more comfortable. And so I think I'm finally at a ladies 10. What can I say? I'm hoping that the next pair of pants I buy, they're going to be a size 10. So anyway, guys, I think I'll catch up with you a little bit later. I'm going to get a move on here and get a few things done. So whether we meet you back here at home or on the road, I don't know. I'll see you later. So hi guys, here I am, ready to step out and look for some more skincare because I haven't had much luck so far. I'm looking for L'Oreal face serum. Walmart doesn't usually carry that. And I'm also looking for the L'Oreal under eye cream for nighttime. So I'm gonna hop in and see if they have it, and I want to check out the price as well. I know the regular price, so hopefully it's on sale. And then if I don't get it, I'm just gonna hop over to Walmart. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you inside. Okay, guys, so they had both products, but I only bought the eye cream because I didn't have enough cash on me for the face serum as well. I'm going to swing by later and pick it up. I have to go to the bank anyway because I need to take out money for Micha's vet tomorrow. They're going to charge me $147 plus tax, so I have to go to the bank anyway, and I'll take out the money then. So right now I want to go for a walk because it's getting on 2 o'clock, and I want to go before it starts getting to be rush hour. So I'll see you in a little while. Bye-bye. So guys, I'm completely out of green vegetables, so I stopped off at the farmer's market. I might pick up a vegetable or two and maybe a food or two as well. I'm not sure what they're going to have, but I'm not going to bring you inside with me because there's a lot of people and I need a free hand, so I'm not going to be able to bring you inside with me this time. Maybe another day. Anyway, I'll talk to you after I get out. So guys, I'm back with some fresh broccolini, and they now charge 5 cents for the bag. If I had known, usually they keep these containers. If I had known, I wouldn't have asked for the bag. She ended up giving me all this change back. I had $10 even. It would have been fine. This was $9.99. It would have been fine, but she ended up giving me all this change just because of that dreaded bag. I shouldn't have asked for it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go for my walk. I'll see you a bit later. Hi, everybody. I'm taking you along with me on my walk. And it dawned on me that this is the time of year that reminds me a lot of my late parents. And especially my mom. I know that she loved fall. She loved Halloween. She wasn't verbal about it, but I know that she really actually enjoyed all the festivities, and she loved Christmas as well. And it was this time of year that my mother and I, in 2018, October, we received the news that my mother would not be surviving for more than a couple of months or so. And in fact, she didn't make it past January. I can't imagine what she would have been going through. I didn't know what to do. And I know that, you know, everyone loves life despite its ups and downs. And to have your life cut short, taken away from you, and not being given enough of a chance to fight. I don't know how that is. I can't imagine how crushing that would be. And, you know, if for anybody out there who's in poor health right now, and I just hope that you all manage to find a way to get well and get better soon and get strong. Because, you know, if you do have the chance to get well and receive treatment, whatever treatment you might need, my prayers and thoughts are with all of you. And I know I'm not very good at dealing with things like this. I can't handle funerals. I can't handle seeing sick people in the hospital. It's really devastating because it brings back my parents and what they went through. Anyway, guys, I'll see you back, maybe on the road, at home, I don't know. Hi guys, I'm just stopping off for maybe a little tiny bit of fruit, and that would probably be it, unless I have the notion of picking up some more potatoes. I'll see you inside. everybody. So I'm back home. It's about 6:30 now, and I picked up my other skincare product, and so I sometimes I figure, is it worth it to wait for sales? It's so much, running back and forth from store to store comparing prices. It's not worth it sometimes, you know what I mean? But I couldn't find my regular serum, so I had to buy a more expensive one. I don't want to go without my face serum because I use it night and day, so I've been out of it for about 3 days now. I don't want it to go much further than that. So anyway, I'll show you what I got, and just hold on, and then I have to start making some dinner. So hold on, and I'll show you my little haul. So guys, my little Walmart haul here, 2 pears, 2 oranges, and 5 Macintosh apples, and a bunch of bananas came to about $8.83. And the broccolini that I purchased at the farmer's market were $10 even. And then, remember I showed you earlier today, I bought my eye cream, and it was marked down regular price from $21 and marked down to $16.99. I got it for 18 something with tax. So with tax it came to 18 something. I threw this receipt away, so I don't remember exactly. And so this one, it's not my regular serum. They didn't have it. But this is just as good. I'm sure it's more expensive than the one that I do purchase. Isn't that weird? This one was on sale and this one costs more. So it didn't balance out very well for me, at least. So the serum costs me $35.99 regular, and it came out to be $37.39. $37.79. So there you go. There's my little haul. And I don't think I'll be needing much else this week. I hope not, because, this is getting to be very tiresome. But I do need green vegetables, so I thought I'd better get them before I completely forget. I'm very fussy about my green vegetables. I'm not crazy about broccoli, but I do love broccolini. So anyway, guys, I'm going to start making some dinner, and then I'll talk to you a little bit later. Hold on. Hi guys, I'm back. And earlier today, while I was on my walk, I was talking to you about how this time of year seems to remind me so much of my late parents. And it's a time of year that I really love, but it's still very, very sad to me. And so, because I guess of all the topics I've been introducing in the past while, you know, archaeological discoveries about skulls and bones, the topic of death, uh, it's inevitable no matter what we do to avoid it. It's inevitable. We're always going to have to come face to face with it one way or another. And so, because I like thinking so much about the Italian Renaissance artists, I thought maybe a story about death would make it easier for me to think about it. I love thinking about Italian Renaissance artists. And one in particular comes to mind, Raphael Sanzio. He was an Italian high Renaissance artist. And his life was such a mystery. His, you know, we do know he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. His father was an artist as well. And so it gave Raphael the incentive to pursue his training as a child. And he was able to further himself. He had so much opportunity to develop and master his skills in painting. And so, guys, in 1514, he became engaged to Maria Dovizzi of Bibbiena, and she was the cardinal's daughter. Bernardo Dovizzi of Bibbiena was a cardinal, and he was also a dramatic writer. I think he was a comedian writer, a comedy writer, or something like that. I know he was very influential in the arts, and he was a patron of Raphael's. And Raphael painted for the churches, so all of the cardinals and bishops were his patrons. So um, it was indeed true that this cardinal could very well influence Raphael's career in the most positive way. And in 1514, he became engaged to his niece, Maria. And however, there's been so much speculation as to why they never actually married. 6 years went by, and I think actually Maria did pass away. She had been diagnosed with a fatal illness, and then in those days, everything was consumption or something to do with the lungs. I don't know what it was, guys. There are no true medical records um, that exist for those days. And even if there were, they probably would have been destroyed in the invasions. So Maria had it was alleged that she had an STD. Now nobody knows that nobody's ever going to be able to prove anything. We don't know what she died of, but she was on her deathbed, and it to me, guys, I think it's only logical that they didn't marry because of that. I mean, I suppose another couple may have married despite there 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 being an impending illness and death. But I don't know exactly why Raphael put it off. It could be because her illness was not public, and so they didn't want to disclose it. I don't know. It didn't seem to me that he was a horrible and selfish person. I could be wrong. I know that Michelangelo didn't get along with him very well. He painted right alongside Michelangelo, the sculptor, and they were two totally different artists. And so Michelangelo was very pious and humble and down to earth, and Raphael was actually quite the opposite, but he was still, I believe, a very good person. Um, you know, his painting has changed the way people look at the world, and what he could do with a paintbrush was so incredible. He made an entire school of style all by himself, and so he met this other girl called Margarita Luti, and Luti would be um, a reference to the name of the street maybe that she lived on. Her father was a baker, and in those days, if you were a baker or a musician or a cobbler, your name always had to be associated with the street where you lived and worked. That was your identity. And so she was the daughter of a baker, and she was 17 years old. And when Raphael met her, she became his model, and he began to give her gifts. And so, guys, this is the whole thing. Was he married in secret? Did he actually forfeit his engagement to Maria in order to be married to Margarita? I'm not exactly sure what happened, but for Maria, it must have been very difficult. If she had known about it, I'm pretty sure she knew about it. Um, I don't think he would have been in those days, you know, I don't think that he would have done it in secret, hoping that she would never find out. I'm thinking that that's not the way it happened. But because of Margarita's stature, she wasn't, she didn't have the same social status as Maria did. Everybody was, very disapproving. And I believe that Raphael, probably with all the gifts that he endowed on her and her dad in order to make Margarita pose for him in a nude and whatever, um, he basically married her. He married her. And when Raphael passed away in 1521, it was after a 3-day illness. Um, Maybe he had what Maria had. I was always of the mind that Raphael truly loved Margarita and, didn't care what anybody thought. And he wanted to accept her because he didn't like the way that people were always disapproving of other classes other than his own. I don't know, guys. But lately I've come to think that, regarding this situation, I'm pretty sure that Raphael did care very deeply for Maria, and her illness and death must have told him there was no use. There was no use to try to build a future with Maria because she was not going to make it. Um, in the end, Raphael ended up leaving everything to Margarita. Of course, by then, Maria was already gone. And so I was just, wondering. I know that Raphael put his affairs in order during those 3 days. And who told him? He must have known that he was about to transpire, or he wouldn't have done that. Um, he left everything to Margarita, and but he did ask. It's alleged that he did ask to be buried beside Maria. Now, I don't know if this was the church covering up his affair with a child, really, a child. Or, in those days, guys, men married 13 and 14-year-olds, so that was wrong. But that was then. Now is not then. So, but I'm just saying that I don't really know if we can ever get to the real story because Vasari, of course, only will tell us what he wants us to know. And what he wants us to know was that Raphael was not such a respectable man, but he was a great painter. I don't know. I think maybe because Maria was not going to make it, I don't see her demanding that Raphael remain loyal to her after she passed away. You know, this is what I'm trying to say, guys. I don't know. His life is such a mystery. And it was supposed that he died of a fever. I don't, it had something to do with what he was doing with Margarita. I don't know, guys. I think he had maybe what Maria had. Maybe he had what she had. I don't know what she had. But it's such a mystery, and it's very alluring, you know, to think of how that painter must have faced his death in those 3 days after the doctors told him, you know, there would be no chance of his survival. He must have been, you know, facing death. You know, how would he have felt? How he must have felt, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I just think it's a really alluring mystery, and I wish I could get to the bottom of it. I love thinking about it. It is sad. I still love thinking about it because I love his work, and I I really am not down on him or his personality. I think he would have been a really um, great supporter of equal rights. That's how I see it. I think he was a man ahead of his times, socially and other ways too. But so there you go. That's what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. So anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here. It's been a very sad day for me because um, thinking about all this stuff has really put me in a funk. I should try to change the direction a little more. I still like talking about the Italian Renaissance artists. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this content. If you have any suggestions or ideas or just want to say hi, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.